I'm LP Master 6, and welcome to BS The Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets, a semi-pseudo sequel, whatever you want to call it, to A Link to the Past, and sort of a sequel to BS The Legend of Zelda, which I've already played on the channel, and I can recommend checking it out for a good synopsis of what's about to happen here, at least the basics of Satellaview games, because nobody watched that Let's Play anyway. I didn't get adequate time to comment on his forehead or extremely long ears, which may have been something like him carrying something on his back, but it just looked like he had the biggest ears of all time. 6 years ago, Link the hero defeated the King of Evil, Ganon. Since then, an era of peace has prospered in the Kingdom of Hyrule. Then, it says, but one day, ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Help me! Ha ha ha! Each night I have dreamt the same dream. The black shadow over that vast temple. Why does it haunt my memories? No, that's... I hope something terrible doesn't happen. In her dreams, the princess sensed a new danger. Then, that day... I pretty much have this memorized because I've done like 15 takes of this at this point that I was not satisfied with. But we are playing as the same hero from BS Zelda 1, and also the Satellaview's, the game that comes with the Satellaview cartridge, The Town Whose Name Has Been Stolen, which I have never played. I'm not even sure if there is a translation of that. I imagine since it's part of the hub, that's probably difficult. Princess Zelda followed the strange brilliance. I love that line. Whoa! Now what could that have been? It's almost as though something fell from the sky. Herm? Who is this? A strange youth was lying there. Ah, is that you, Agana? Oh, if it isn't Princess Zelda. You may remember Agana from the beginning of A Link to the Past, well, toward the beginning. He is in the desert, and he gives you a hint, and I told you in my Let's Play of that he is Sir Hasrilla's brother. We don't actually find that out in any Zelda media until this game. This strange young'un, here dressed in something unusual. Ah, not dead, I hope. Princess, this child is not from the village. There's no time to worry about such things. Come! Come! What? She's like, is he dead? Is he okay? And he's like, he's not from here, acting like it doesn't matter if he's dead because he doesn't know him. Good old Agana. We have no wounds. We shall allow this youth to rest here. It has been a long time, Agana. You look well. You are as beautiful as ever, Princess Zelda. Tee-hee-hee. While we speak of such things, I have not seen old Hasrilla recently. My elder brother warned me that danger surrounds Hyrule. He left in search of Link the hero. Link the hero, the legendary swordsman who alone fought Ganon. Seeking new adventure, he left Hyrule behind. So this sort of takes place during Link's Awakening. That's what a lot of people theorize. Personally, I feel like it could be before Link's Awakening or after. Princess, this place may also be rife with danger. Please return to Hyrule Castle. You speak the truth. I will leave for the castle at once. But Agana, the youth who appeared in the light, I feel a strange power about this one. If endowed with courage, this could be the hero of light. You don't say. With these words, Princess Zelda took leave of Agana's shrine. Oh! This is a disaster! Aren't you the soldier who was at the Eastern Temple? What's wrong? Are you alright? You were hurt! A horde of monsters came at us from nowhere! All other soldiers defending the temple with me were killed! It looks like they haven't appeared here yet, but... Ugh. Oi! Hold on to your strength! So Zelda's prophecy has been fulfilled. If the monsters have returned, then... The princess departed a long time ago. She must be escorted safely to the castle. But what will happen to Hyrule now? We must rely on the youth. A new danger has befallen the legendary kingdom of Hyrule. Can the mysterious youth save this doomed land? In BS The Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets? You can thank the fan translators for this fancy title screen. The only one I know by name is Khan, the webmaster. Is that still a term people use? I don't think it is. For the BS Zelda website, which I can recommend checking out if you're interested in this at all. It has everything you need there. I'm going to go with the boy. I thought about going with the girl because we played as the boy last time. But that's kind of why I want to keep playing as the boy, because I like to imagine this guy is just going to different eras of the Zelda universe and saving the day. Not that either game is canon. Again, I actually prefer BS Zelda 1, even though most people prefer Ancient Stone Tablets, because it's not a remake, it's a sequel, which is definitely cooler plot-wise. And we can actually lollygag here for a second, because this is not timed. This was added to the fan translation, of course. For those who don't know, Satellaview games are on a strict timer. You get 50-ish minutes to play the game. Well, for Sound Link broadcast. For major big games like this, like BS Zelda 1, like BS Mario 2, I don't want to explain it any further because I've already done a few of these on the channel. But this game actually could have a place on the timeline without conflicting with canon at all. So you could consider this as taking place 6 years after A Link to the Past, which is cool. But I'm going to get into it here. That's right, autosave! Pretty neat. Ah, so you've awakened, young child from another world. You were wrapped in a mysterious light which brought you here. Although I don't know what it was. So naturally, I do not know who you are, but according to Princess Zelda, that's right, 2 conversations at once. Ah, this land is being taken over by monsters. This land of Hyrule once again faces a crisis, and only you can stop it. I didn't believe it at first, but now I think we ought to heed those words. To learn more, you must go to the Eastern Temple. The location is marked on your map. Go outside and press the X button. I know of a weapon, but it is beyond my reach. Will you go? You receive the big bag. It can carry an assortment of items. It's very practical. This will help you carry anything that you find on your journey. Be careful as you go. If there is something you don't understand, so that's it! You'll go! Head to the temple east of here. Return here. I can give you some good advice. Hello? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. First, you should go to the Eastern Temple. You will find a sword there. Use the B to defeat any monsters that you encounter. There you will find a sword and shield to fight monsters. To use the B, first press the start button. Yeah, we know all of this. Alright, so instead of BS Zelda 1's method, where it pauses the gameplay and tells you to listen, of course in the fan translation it pops up the text. Until then, I will lend you my brother's tools. He's Sahasrara. Cool. They actually, a la BS Mario 2, put the text on screen for the fan translation. Well, they didn't do that in Mario 2. I mean, in the Japanese version... oops. In the Japanese version, this is where the voice acting is. It's talked over. The whole soundtrack was originally orchestrated and went along with the time. The only sounds you'd hear in-game were the sound effects and the dungeon clear theme. Oh, also, let's check out our map. Because, yes, this is the same map as A Link to the Past. Right now, since it's only week 1, we can only access these areas that are not covered by clouds. But we will get more access as time goes on. He's talking about how he gave us his brother's stuff. And he's explaining gameplay mechanics. They changed it to Ocarina instead of Flute, which I'm neutral on. And we get the golden bee because we don't have a sword right now. It's really cool you start out with this obscure item from A Link to the Past. Listen carefully. It's easy to break down walls that look crumbled. Set a bomb at such wall and a path will be open. I like how they made this accessible to people who didn't play A Link to the Past. That's nice. Alright. And this is the only returning dungeon from A Link to the Past. The Eastern Palace. The rest of them are entirely unique. Alright. Oh, I didn't press the... Oops. So yeah, we got his brother's stuff. You may remember Agana. No, I was talking about the orchestrated soundtrack. No, we covered that. We're good. Alright, oh, what am I doing? Let's unleash our friend the bee to kill all the monsters. Oh, it feels so good. He's so overpowered, I love it. There is not nearly as much time to dilly-dally, to stop and smell the roses, in this game as there is BS Zelda 1, so I gotta be careful. You got the level 1 sword! You are fighting well, young one. Here is a fortune teller. Listen carefully. Use an item to open a path through the fragile part of the left wall. But yes, there is also an expanded voice cast. Instead of just one old man, we get a fortune teller, Agana, Zelda, and the soldier, the narrator. It's pretty nice. And we have bombs now. But I'm going to keep going here instead of going back to the left wall. Alright, at specific intervals, whenever it changes minutes, different events will happen. Since our B left, you can actually keep that for the entire game, which I think is pretty cool. But, he said that the bee flees from anyone with the glint of a sword. But different events can happen, such as a screen nuke, which would be bombos, I think. Fairies appearing. Dungeon maps are actually really useful this time around, because there are tons of hidden walls that you can bomb with just rupees on the other side. So I probably won't be 100%ing the dungeons. I did that in my practice run, and it was a giant mistake. I'm going to at least 100% this dungeon, because why not? Week 1 I had no trouble 100%ing, but the rest of them I absolutely did, trying to go to every room. There are a lot of rupees in this game, compared to pretty much any other Zelda game. And that's saying something. Look, we have a 5-digit, not 4-digit, a 5-digit rupee counter. Alright, we're not missing anything else over here. Fantastic. Whew. Man, finally a successful take. This feels good. And we got the small shield. It can block arrows and stones. Should I even be... I'm going to lift up all the pods in this dungeon, because if there's rupees, I want rupees. Just because I want to get as many as possible early on. Oh, I haven't even used the sword once, I don't think. But here it is. It's actually different swords than Link to the Past. And also, these are unique sprites from BS Zelda 1. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. They put a lot of work into this. Aha, I knew it. Let's bomb here, get some more, I bet, rupees, probably. I went over the orchestrated soundtrack. Oh, I was going to say, you may remember Agana from the desert area toward the beginning of A Link to the Past. I said in my Let's Play he's Sahasrara's brother, but you don't actually find that out in any Zelda media. He's just some random old man, although I think you can find out in some extended media that his name's Agana. This is the revelation, this game, that he's Sahasrara's brother. I guess I just forgot to say that in A Link to the Past. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the way I pronounced brother. I'm so easily entertained by myself. Alright, do we want to go down yet? I don't know. I don't know. After my practice run, where I couldn't even 100% the game, I'm so scared right now. This is probably the easiest dungeon in Zelda history. Damn it, we missed another room, of course. And we walk so slowly. But that's okay. I was going to have a co-host for this originally. The guy who co-hosted both my A Link to the Past and BS Zelda 1 Let's Plays. But after my A Link to the Past, I decided he is banned from anything resembling A Link to the Past. Because all he did was complain about my gameplay the entire time. Granted, we were not in a good place at that time, especially him. He had just moved in with me, was going through a very hard time, so he was constantly in a bad mood. I did go back and rewatch that Let's Play in preparation for this, and it wasn't that bad. There were only a few parts where he just bitched the entire time, but shout out to Galen. He kept going back and forth on whether he wanted to be in this, and I kept going back and forth on whether I wanted him in it, but I don't want to wait around for him. And for some reason, videos where I have a co-host at all, they get no views. Not that that really influences my decision. I don't care all that much, but... Alright, I just want to make sure... Damn it! Again? Seriously? I don't have time for this! Alright, let me look at my notes here, because I have some notes. Another neat fact, this was the final Sound Link game ever broadcast. We still have more after this. Oh, young one, you are fighting a difficult battle. I have... You have what, Agana? What do you have? Please, I have other things to say. Another prediction for you. Hocus pocus! There are others after this, but to mark the end of Nintendo's involvement with St. Giga and the Satellaview as a whole in 1999, even though the Satellaview continued broadcasting for a full year, you will now certainly receive rupees for any slain monster. Beautiful. I'm so glad I decided to go check these pots. This is why you check every pot. There are always keys under pots in this game. I will say, none of the key people in Zelda that you'd think of, like, if you look at the credits for this game, you probably won't. Youth, be sure to gain many! I love how they think I need rupees. Like, why is that a thing? Like, an adventurer needs money? Like, I'm friends with the princess. I'm friends with the royal family. I'm pretty sure I can get anything I want for free. Why do I have to pay for everything? It's a little ridiculous. Do I have the big key? Yes. Pretty sure the chest is in here. I've seen a vision of arrows. Soon, many can be used. Perfect timing. You found a bow. It can shoot arrows, but only until you run out. Alright, you know what? I told you I was going to open all the pots for this dungeon, and I'm going to. Finally, an enemy that can hurt us. Well, I didn't... Okay, I don't want him to kill us. Oh my god. This is why I didn't invite Galen, because he's going to laugh at my gameplay the whole time. Alright, no, I want you to get out of here and die, please. Alright, a bow will be able to strike indefinitely. Ah! I forgot to... But this is the final Satellaview Zelda game. Forgot to pass down my brother's words. There are armored enemies in... Yeah, okay. He's just giving us hints that we already know from A Link to the Past. And there are the armored enemies already. Beautiful. And I'm still not going to defeat them with a bow. Wait a minute. Oh, really? There's actually not a room to the left there. I'm shocked. Alright, come here. Thank you. Oh, I was really thinking that would work. Whatever. We have infinite arrows, so let's just go for it. God, this feels so good. Oh, I know I said this throughout my entire, like, every Satellaview game, but the way they spice things up is really cool. I'm a big fan. What can I say? If you are interested and you don't want to be stressed out by the time limit, there are versions available that take out the time limit entirely, but since the game was designed around a time limit, it feels weird to me to play it any other way. I'm sure I will someday go back and play it without a time limit so I can really explore everything. And we got the Pegasus boots. That's right. So many items. And for the first time in the series, we can change direction while dashing. Looks like you're heading for trouble. Do you want to carry more arrows? Master Agana! Master Agana! What are you shouting about? In every dungeon, there is either a bomb or an arrow upgrade. I can't let you carry any more items for today. Better keep moving. So you want to find a thief in every dungeon. It alternates arrows and bombs. And here's the boss! That's right, the Armos Knights, which I did a very, very bad job at. In my Link to the Past Let's Play. So let's get some redemption, maybe? Oh, the magic shop has a gold potion, another new item. Oh god, these... Oh, it feels so... Can we not... Alright, I'm just gonna use the sword, I guess. Oh my god! I guess we don't get any redemption. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna lose it. It's gonna be so funny if I die to this. Okay. I'm kind of disappointed. Yes, you can only get one per ROM, essentially. One gold potion. And they increase your attack power for 10 minutes, which is really cool. And fully heal your magic and everything. Very overpowered. You got a strange stone tablet. Does this stone tablet have some kind of significance? I wonder, based on the title of the game. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. You don't just have to use the map to find bombable areas without cracked walls. You can also... I want to look at the map here. Okay, yes, it does show us Dungeon 2 now. Sorry, I was looking at my notes because I don't want to miss anything. What is in here? I actually have no idea. All right. It sounds like a fairy fountain, and it is a fairy fountain. But we already have a fairy. We're good. Oh, I forgot we had a fairy, so I wouldn't have died really anyway. The power to obtain rupees from monsters guaranteed is now gone. Oh, well. Oh, I forgot. We can dash now, which is very useful. Also, you have fast travel unlocked from the very beginning of the game, which is also very useful. That definitely takes away from the stress of time. I didn't use that enough in my practice run, so I can absolutely recommend doing that. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and go back here. I wanted to do something else first. Oh, while rain falls, one cannot... I didn't know you could come here and talk to the fortune teller if he shows up. That's really cool. The flippers to continue our quest. Okay, we'll go do that later. Right now... Oh, I was going to show you. You know the trick in A Link to the Past, or in Link's Awakening? If you hold it over a wall in this game, from Link's Awakening, it makes the different sound if you can bomb it. Which I think is really cool. And this is our first piece of heart. There are 8 every week. Oh, a thick fog appears. The arrows are no longer unlimited. Did you hear, young one? I love how he repeats everything. Alright. Oh, and he was talking about how if it's raining, you can't use bombs. So I do want to hurry. Alright, and there's a piece of heart down here, which I think we saw on the way. Yes. Alright, is this... Yes, okay. And then you have to fall down, but that's what that little staircase down there is for. Oh? It's still too early. Come back later. Okay. That is a mini game. They show up toward the end of the week and open. So if you have extra time, you can go play a mini game, which is nice and fun. Also, yeah, the screen scrolling, it's still, it's the same as I remember from A Link to the Past, but everybody's saying it's different. I have no idea why. It's supposed to be improved screen scrolling, but that's what everybody says, so that's what I'm going with. Okay. What? No, you're wasting my time. I just wanted to see what you'd say. Oh, wait. Hold up. Just noticed the bombable wall here. Where does this lead us? Because we can also go here from the outside. Ah, that's why. Okay, 100 rupees. We already have almost 600 rupees. And we're 22 minus 6 minutes into the game. Alright, but I know what this is because they are crowded all over the game. Never mind, I was wrong. I thought that was a piece of heart. Okay. No! Oh, now we can't get a bunch of the stuff until later. Ah, the rain has finally begun to fall. Yeah, okay. There's a reason you get so few customers, because I don't need any of your junk. Ah, while the rain is out, Zoras will be walking on land. They take a ton of hits to kill. And now we can't use bombs. Alright, so... Oh, what am I doing? We can dash, and we need to for this. Get out of here. Thank you. Alright. And it's just sitting here in the cave. Oh, isn't that a Zora? Young one, you must beware the Zoras. Yes, you're a little late on that, buddy. Alright, again, we cannot use bombs right now, so I can't do most of the stuff I wanted to do. And the way they block your progress, where you can't enter into week 2 stuff, is with, you know, actual blocking your progress with I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. This is like take 15 of this. They actually organically block your progress. They don't just seal it off and say you can't go that way. You can go that way with an item later. Way cooler. Let's go to the castle, why don't we? Look at that! Since you're not killing soldiers anymore, they have faces. Like in early versions of A Link to the Past. In development. Ooh, achoo! It's tough standing out here in the rain. Brrr! Well, you're doing a good job, buddy. Why am I not allowed in the castle, by the way? Alright, yeah, no, you get out of my way. This way, up and right, magic shop. Further along, rental shop. We definitely can't go that way. So let's not even worry about it. I don't even know if the Zora can drop anything useful. Because they haven't so far. It's not worth your time killing them anyway. Alright, we're a good halfway through. King Zora has become docile in the rain. You know what? I've never bought this. Oh. So let's buy it. Why not? Hee, thank you. This is a very effective medicine. There's only one per day, but it recovers life and magic power and helps you charge sword power faster. Red is the life medicine. Green is the magic medicine. Blue heals both life and magic. You can drink red potion here, even if you have no rupees. Here, drink some. Yes, thank you. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble, making mushroom brew I am. This new medicine is very effective. Try some. Okay. What? There are rocks in the way. It might be a little hard to pass without the Pegasus boots. Alright, normally cost a few hundred rupees for the flippers, but since he's in a good mood, he'll charge less. Oh, get that out of here. I don't want to use this yet. Your items do carry over week to week. What am I doing? And now let's go get those flippers. We got a long trek through the Zora's domain, as most people call it. But in this game, Zora's Falls. But this is the rental shop. There is a different one of these each week where you can rent a higher level sword and a shovel. That's the only way to use the shovel. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it later. I thought I could talk to you over the counter. Oh well. I don't know why the fortune teller shop music plays there. Makes it seem a lot more creepy than it is. Also, I think those are original sprites too, aren't they? I don't recognize them from A Link to the Past, at least. Alright. I don't need you right now. Actually, what's in here? No, stop. Leave me alone! I don't know what is in here, so we're gonna go for it. Oh. Nice. What? Is it still raining? Can bombs still not be used? Oh, also, I didn't mention the witch is normally outside, but since it was raining, she's inside. That's cool. No, because different... This really set the stage for a lot of Zelda stuff. Also, yes, this area drastically minimized. Not yet, but I feel a mysterious force. Some kind of... Yes, I want the flippers. 150! Oh, because they're normally 300. This is half price. Perfect! Thank you very much. Now we can swim! Ooh, ooh. Feels good. Why are they still attacking us? I get that they're bad guys, but we just bartered with their boss. With the king. Not their boss, their king. It's much higher than a boss. He's not a mob boss. Oh, screen nuke. Apparently is at 128. See you guys. I'll take some bombs. Oh, I can only carry 10. Oops. Alright. Well, this is the Waterfall of Wishing. Do I want to do this yet?